Are pesticides in your foods causing your Parkinson's disease symptoms? My name is Dr. Herman, and I'm going to share with you in this video proof that these poisons are related to movement disorders. These poisons that are in our foods for more than 3 decades already are causing tremors. They are causing nerve tissue to degenerate. Let's look at a great journal called the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health. And this journal that I found in my research online was done in 2000, or at least reported in 2011. And it says that herbicides are causing degeneration of the nerve tissue. What we're going to see right here in this picture, this is an image using fluorescence microscopy at 100 times the original magnification. When we look at A and B, these are healthy neurons, healthy nerve tissue with great projections, great networks connecting to other neurons. And in C and D, you can see that they're withering away. There's much degeneration. And this study was done within just a few days of poisoning, literally, these nerve cells with these different herbicide chemicals. I'd like to go further and show you something here. I found a great website called What's on My Food. And in this website, they've got a lot of different foods, most of which you've eaten, that are showing the ratio or the amount of the poisoning pesticides and the amount of neurotoxic substances that are put onto these foods. So let's take a look at these. And then we're going to discuss what's really important about my work that can help you recover and get these poisons out of you. So right here, we're going to look at the amount of pesticides in these foods. So first we'll go to apple juice, and it shows that there's 13 pesticide residues according to the USDA. 3 of these 13 are neurotoxic substances. We're going to go to applesauce. 28 pesticide residues found by the USDA pesticide data program, and several of those were neurotoxins. Neurotoxin, toxic to the nervous system. We'll look at bananas. 11 pesticide residues found by the USDA pesticide group system. 2 of them are neurotoxin. Some of these are hormone disruptors. Some of these are known carcinogens or cancer-causing chemicals. Some of these can cause developmental or reproductive tissue disorders. Butter, 19 pesticide residues, 2 of which are neurotoxins. Some of them are known as cancer-causing, hormone disruptors, developmental or reproductive toxins as well. Orange juice, another common drink that people have, 6 pesticide residues found by the USDA, and 1 of which is neurotoxic, yet you have others that are known carcinogens, hormone disruptors, and developmental or reproductive toxins. So they're going to cause problems in newborn infants. Lettuce, iceberg lettuce. Most of us have had that on a regular basis. Pesticide residues 52, 10 of which are neurotoxic. 17 cause hormone disruption in the body. It's scary out there. Let's take a look at potatoes. Potatoes, whether it's potato chips, French fries, 35 pesticide residues, 7 are neurotoxic. Pretty scary. Let's go even further down this list here and take a look at something else that people have commonly had in their diet. Beef, 6 pesticide residues. Hormone disruptors. Understand, but even if it's a hormone disruptor, it is your endocrine system is connected to your nervous system. Bottled water, scary. 11 pesticide residues found in bottled water. We think that that's going to be the safest to drink. Well, there could also be lead and arsenic and mercury and other things in that water. Groundwater, 51 pesticide residues, 2 of which are neurotoxic, 15 of which are hormone disruptors. Some of them are carcinogens or cancer-causing in groundwater. Well, why is it important to understand about groundwater? Because that groundwater is something that you're probably having when you have your rice that you're eating from a Chinese restaurant or a Cuban restaurant or somewhere else that you've been, the pasta that's being provided you in certain different restaurants where you've had food. Understand something, that these poisons are in almost every facet of our daily lives. And now I'm going to make it very clear, even if you've gone organic with your diet, even if you've gone organic for the past 10 years of your life, and you've had nothing that has any chemical residue, any pesticide residue, any herbicide, any weed killer spray that's on it, none of these chemicals have been in your diet for 10 years. Well, I'm here to tell you something, and you've heard this topic before. You've heard this statement before. You are what you eat. I'm going to say it again. It's probably something you're familiar with. You are what you eat. Listen, if in this shirt, somebody put a blue dye in this shirt, just right here in this part of my arm, that dye will never leave the shirt. You can bleach the shirt, but it's never going to look the same. That dye will stay forever. You are what you eat. You possibly had consumed, most likely, some of these poisons, pesticides, weed killer, herbicides, in your popcorn, in your butter, in your water, in your pasta, in your bread, in even if you've eaten meat where they fed the animal the GMO corn that had the Roundup weed killer spray, that had herbicides, that had pesticides in it. It's in the meat that you've eaten. It's all around us. Now I'm here to tell you something that I do. I look for these different pesticides. I look for these poisons in people's brains, in the tissues of their body, whether it's their kidneys, the liver, the stomach, the intestines, the thyroid. It could be anywhere. It could be in the uterus of a woman. It could be in the prostate of a man. It could be in the testicle of a man. With my unique system, Rapid Health Recovery System, and I'll put a link to my website here. You can go and look on my website, learn more about the unique work that I provide here, the process that I perform in my clinic here, and you're going to understand. I find, and look at other videos on my YouTube channel, look at videos on my Facebook page. You're going to find that A, I do get people better, and B, that it's through finding and helping the person safely remove these different chemicals from their tissues. And what I've discovered in the recent, probably about 2 months, right now we're November of 2020, and in the past couple of months I realized that there's actually a new compound that has been made in the person's body when they're consuming these different poisons in their foods. So think of this. If you remember as a kid painting or doing like finger painting, remember if you mix yellow and blue, you get green. If you mix red and yellow, you get orange. If it's white and red, you get pink. So when you mix different colors, you get a third color. Well, when you mix different pesticides in the body and herbicides and weed killer, there's a new structure. There's a new compound that's very poisonous to the brain and the body. There's a new one that's formed. Now, there are journals that I'll put up here. At the end of this video, you can do the research on your own. You'll see that there are tremors that are linked to these pesticides. There are neurobehavioral disorders that are linked to pesticides. You can also include chronic fatigue, bowel disorders, kidney problems, headaches. A number of different symptoms in the body can be linked to the absorption of these different poisons and the new chemical compound that is formed from the mixture of these poisons. I search for these in my clinic. I help people get rid of them. I'm going to put up a couple of links to other videos where people have gotten better with my work so you can see about the work that I'm doing that's really affording people a better quality of life, sustainable improvement in their health. I look forward to helping you as well. It's time to get the job done. Take action now. Go over to my website, look around, find how people are recovering, and you can too. I look forward to helping you.